I want to start this video off by saying this is for people who are obsessed with the meta and play by that rather than just getting characters you love. This is for people who play the gacha solely to get cards to fill their team slots and don't care about characters as long as they have the strongest team. I think any card can work for your team if you put in the work, and this is to help you better understand the card and put it in the right team for both you and that card. If you're watching this, I'm assuming you're already well versed in meta and gameplay, so I'm not going to explain basic gameplay stuff. If you're new and don't know mechanics yet, I have videos on that to fill in some gaps. Malleus is a balanced Fire Flora Void unit. His max HP is 11,430 and his max attack is 6,274. His stats are okay, they're pretty much at the SSR averages. His HP is just below and his attack is just above. Both stats are above average when it comes to the all cards average, but I think that's kind of obvious. I think most, if not all, SSRs are above average when it comes to the all cards average. But yeah, his stats are fine. They're not super high or super low, they're just average. His spell 1 is Flame Blast. His spell 2 is Leash Shot 2 and maxes out at 4 Strike 2. His spell 3 is Void Shot 2. Malleus has Power Boost, Curse, and Damage Cut as his skills. On spell 1, he starts off with a minor power drain to caster for 1 turn. At level 5, it's modest, and at level 10, it's major. On spell 3, he doesn't start off with anything. Boo. At level 10, you gain a 5 modest curse on foes for 2 turns. It doesn't change at all. At level 10, he gains a minor damage cut to foes for 1 turn. His duo magic partner is Riddle, who gives him a minor power boost. His other buddies are Floyd with a minor HP boost, and Lilia with a modest HP boost. So let's talk building this Malleus. It sucks he doesn't start off his spell 3 with anything. I looked up last night because I was like, wow, a lot of cards lately don't have anything initially on spell 3, and only 31 cards out of the, I think it's 101 SSRs don't have anything on spell 3 level 1. So, yeah, that fucking sucks. If you want to unlock Malleus' spell 3, you have to uncap him, I think it's 3 times? I'm pretty sure it's 3 times. Each uncap costs 3 SSR Awakening Perfume, so depending on how many Malmals you pull, it could cost none to 12 perfumes. It costs no Thalmarts though, so that's nice. Because of lessons and special event periods, I can't really say how many items you'll need to raise the card and vignette levels, or how many lessons it'll take, but I also don't think it's really necessary to fully build him unless you plan on, using him in every single team. So don't stress about building him. Not to mention, you can stretch this out over time. It's not like Genshin where you have to have everything ready immediately, basically, or the character is low-key unplayable because they can't keep up with your team. Twist isn't like that, thank God. I love Genshin, but... anyways, let's talk about maxing out spells if you're inclined to do so. As a Flora Fire Void unit, he'll need 3 types of books. In total, it will cost 954,000 Thalmarks. Spell 1 needs 351 Fire Notepads, 253 Fire Textbooks, 111 Fire Grimoires, and 318,000 Thalmarks. Spell 2 and Spell 3 need those same amounts of items, but Spell 2 needs the Flora books, and Spell 3 needs the Void ones. To groovy him, you'll need 5 Dragon Candy to spend, he'll need to be level 40, and you'll need to clear all 3 parts of his vignette. So, I'm still working on researching friendship levels. He has a max level of 20, and all I know is, as of now, it takes 10 visits to get to level 5, and that's without using any items. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys on that front. So Malleus is a weird unit in the sense that Curse is a rare skill, so that's nice, but his other 2 aren't, and normally you'd think that'd make him easy to dupe. It doesn't, for whatever reason. He's the only unit with that combination of skills, so finding other alternatives for him with that combo was actually really hard. Low-key, I gave up last night when I was at my dad's, and I was like, fuck this, I'm going to bed. I don't know why this gave me so many issues, but it just did. My recommendation for alternative units, though, are Birthday Jacket Azul, Clubwear Jamil, Glorious Masquerade Sebek, and Twisted Sunderland Sebek. Sebi truly coming through for his leash no matter what, huh? Azul is our spell match option. He has all the same spells as Malleus and in the same slots. He also has Damage Cut, which is nice, but everything else is different. Their stats are obviously different, and I wouldn't call them identical, but their attack is at least within 500 points of each other. I guess that's something. Yeah, Azul's really just if you need those spells in that order. Jamil's biggest appeal is that he has Curse and Damage Cut. Sadly, he doesn't have Power Boost though. He does have Damage Boost, which is sorta similar, so that's something. He has Void and Fire spells, but they're in different slots than Malleus, and they're different strengths than his. They unfortunately share no buddies, but at least they're both balance units. Sounds so negative with this. Anyway, Jamil would be my personal pick for SSR alternative over Azul, but really, it depends on what you need. Masquerade Sebek has Void and Fire spells, and like Jamil, they're not in the same slots as Malleus's are. He shares no buddies, he's defense, but he does have Curse and he's one of the few SRs that have it. He doesn't have the other skills though, but frankly, budget Curse option makes up for it. And that's exactly what he is. If you need a budget curse option, Sebek is an option. And yeah, I guess I do mean both Sebeks on this list. Straight up, if you want an R card with curse, this is your only option. This is it. But in reality, Soonderline Sebek is a phenomenal budget option for Malleus. Sorry, Masquerade Sebi, I love you, but... While they have different buddies and are different types, this Sebek has a Fire Spell 1, Leash Shot 2, Curse, and Damage Cut. While yes, I could ask for more because I like having dupes because it makes this section easier, Sebek is the budget option for Malleus. And also, he was a freebie, so like, if you have him lying around, have I got good news for you. I love my husband, as we all know, so I'm biased. I love that he is cursed, but admittedly, it makes me sad it's on spell 3, and you don't have to just unlock spell 3, you also have to raise that spell level on top of that. But it's nice it's an option. On one hand, it hurts because it's on a void spell, but then again, you'd have to build that spell anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter in the end. This Malleus is a solid card, and if you need curse, I would say he's a good unit for it. He's guaranteed within 100 pulls, so he's probably easier to pull than, say, Dormville or Clubward Jamil, who had a banner like a while ago, and even on JP, we haven't had any club reruns yet, so I don't know when he's coming back. I know Ian had one, right? It was Ian that, oh no. Oh, I get the servers mixed up all the time. I'm pretty sure it was Ian where we had the club rerun. We have not had that on JP yet, so, I don't know, maybe we'll get it yet, but anyways, he's easier to pull, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, if you decide to go for Malleus, good luck. I am so fucking tired. Thank you everyone for watching, and a very special thank you to my channel members and Twitch subs. Your support helps me to continue to make these videos. If you'd like early access to my videos, consider becoming a channel member. Patrons and Ko-fi members can get my scripts early before I record them. I livestream over on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see y'all later.